Welcome back to the Relius Reviews. Today's review is focused on 2021 movie entitled Passing. And the official synopsis of Passing is: in 1920s New York City, a black woman finds her world upended when her life becomes intertwined with a former childhood friend who's passing as white. And before I give up my review, please like and subscribe and comment and tell me what I should review next. And when it comes with the movie Passing, I felt like Passing was not a bad movie at all. And here is my review on this movie. I felt like many of the performances from the different actors in this movie were really good. When it came to the two main characters, Tessa Thompson as Irene, Ruth Negga as Claire, I felt like both of their performances was really good and everything, as these two characters come from somewhat of the same backgrounds, but they are living their lives completely different. With Irene, who is passing off as a black woman, and with Claire passing as a white woman and everything. And once the two reunite, their whole world is just upended with just different things for the better and for the negative when you look at it. And when it comes to the other side characters as well with this movie, many of them I did enjoy a lot. I felt like their performance was really good as well. I would say another thing that I thought this movie did well on was how they were able to design everything, make things look like the 1920s, the music, the 4:3 aspect ratio, the movie being shot in black and white. I felt like it worked pretty well when it came with this movie because it just helped out a lot with the aesthetic feeling of it. This movie definitely does have a lot of messages that are still relevant as of today in 2021. And I don't think this movie pushes too hard for us to understand, as in like what they're trying to explain. I would say maybe the first things that I did not like about this movie was that I felt like at times the movie did like drag out when it came to many different scenes of the movie. Like I didn't consider it boring. I just felt like they was just dragging things out and everything because really nothing really happens between after the first half of the movie and between like the final acts of the movie. Like some things here and then, but like nothing really like big or like shocking happened. Another thing that I did not like about this movie was that I felt like there were certain plot lines of this movie that ended way too abruptly and was never mentioned again. And I also felt like the character of Irene was inconsistent at times. Like one moment she understands the cause for certain things, but then there are other moments where she was trying to hide those things from her kids. And her husband, played by Andre Hollow as Brian, he was trying to explain to kids about how harsh the real world is, how messed up it is and everything. And she was trying to hide that from them, which I thought was just weird because why not tell them the truth about how cruel the world is and everything else? Like, I don't understand. And when it came with the ending as well, I honestly thought that the ending was going to go on a different route, but I was really shocked by the ending because I haven't read the original book, and apparently it ended the same way in the book as well, like how it did in the movie. And I felt like the ending was ambiguous because it just left me wondering, as in like, did Claire actually really do this to herself, or did Irene do it because of just what happens? It just left me wondering, as in like, was it an accident or was it really like something else? But with Passing, I felt like Passing was not a bad movie at all. It was interesting and everything with how with how they did it. The performances was good. The directing was good as well, of course. And how I would rate Passing out of 5 stars, I would probably rate Passing 3 stars out of 5. So I would say thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.